First step, I'm going to add a layer of this generic gravel, just cheap gravel, nice and fine. This will act as drainage. Cactus don't like wet feet, so you don't want the roots lying in water, so this will help with that, prevent root rot in the cactus. The cactus I'm using are just really small cactus, and I do understand in time that they will have to be rehomed, so we'll just see how things go. Next up, I've got some activated charcoal powder, and I'm just going to add a couple of little teaspoons of this, and that helps prevent fungi and odour. Oh, messy stuff, so be careful. So after the activated carbon layer, I've got this soil which is cactus and succulent specific soil, so really good for cactus species, so that's the soil I'm going to be adding next. So for the actual cactus or cacti, I say just small species in tiny little pots. I just bought them as an assorted pack and they didn't come with any IDs. So what I'm going to do, I'll probably use 3 of these to try and create something and get that mini landscape going, so I'll have a bit of play. Probably best wearing gloves. So with any plant, it's best to just tease the roots out. So put it towards the back, just off centre. So just before the gravel layer, pop that in. So yeah, probably would have been best off wearing gloves. So give that a bit of a press, that prevents any air pockets. First one in place. I might be able to use the 5 actually, come to think of it. As long as I've got a bit of room each, like I say, as they get bigger, they will get rehomed. So I'm going to go with this second tallest one. Okay, so that's the cactus in. I've just had a bit of play, get them in as best I can, so they've got a bit of space. So they're pleasing the eye, basic. So if that's the front, we've got the foreground, midground, background. I'm just pressing this down so I make way for a thin sand layer. Because now I'm going to try and create that desert scape look. See how it turns out. Just use this brush to get rid of any line in the cactus. Now we'll start adding some sand. Spoon it around. This is 88 Colorado sand, which Colorado theme, brilliant. There's one more thing I'm going to add. I've got some dragonstone, some small dragonstone pieces, which I thought would be perfect to go with the desert feel, the desert look. Which I'll add those. And finally, using some of the gravel, just a few little tiny details with that. Well, that's it done. Looks okay, not too bad.